Hey guys, Pat here. It's been a minute and a year and a half, hasn't it? And as you can probably tell by the length of this video, I have some explaining to do. Should apologize in advance for how rough this is. I'm just doing it on a webcam. I'll be editing in Windows Movie Maker. I've only got notes, so I'll be rambling a bit and probably cutting. But if you want to save yourself some of that and have a bit of a TLDW, this video is basically to say officially that I am stopping doing reviews. Bad Rex Reviews is basically done. Finito. So, if that's all you want, thank you for watching and goodbye, but considering how long this hiatus has been, I feel like you guys deserve an explanation. And it started, as all good stories do, with Apple being shite. My MacBook broke due to a tiny little chip in the screen that would have costed as much to fix as a new Windows laptop. So, rather than keep on using Mac, even though iMovie was decent, I decided to get a new Windows laptop. But part of the trouble was that I was going into a master's degree, like the summer after the laptop broke, well, summer last year. And also, the external hard drive I'd used to back up all my files on my Mac broke at the same time. How incredibly convenient. And between that and just losing motivation on videos in general and the degree, I just didn't have much time to practice on editing videos, so that fell by the wayside. But even before my Mac broke, I was losing motivation because I just honestly wasn't enjoying making videos as much. I was very excited to do the Marvel reviews and I had fun doing them, but those stalled partly because of university and partly because of a collab I was planning that stalled because of my partner there doing university. Not her fault, not my fault, it was just life. But my more regular reviews, like Teen Titans or My Little Pony, I was just getting kind of sick of them. I'd said most of what I wanted to say about the shows, and with My Little Pony, it especially didn't help that I was much less enthusiastic about seasons 6 and 7 and 8 than I had for the previous seasons, and even though season 9 turned out to be pretty great, I was super behind in reviews, and then all the technical difficulties, and me growing disillusioned with the Brony fandom because of all the Nazi and paedophile problems there that still aren't sorted out. Not throwing the whole fandom under the bus, I still have good friends there, but I do think the fandom on the whole is a toxic shithole. And that just meant that I got a bit disillusioned with my part of the audience that came here for the Brony reviews. I still love you guys, I'm thankful, I know you're good people, considering you've stuck around even after I've called out several paedophiles in the Brony community, and the higher-ups that don't do anything about them. But yeah, overall, I just wasn't enthusiastic about the show, and the fandom didn't help. I did try to move on to Doctor Who, but then the fandom there got even more toxic with all the bigots after Chris Chibnall took over, and the BBC are a massive copyright monster, so that was a no-go. And between all of that and university being challenging, I just lost motivation to do videos, and I'm going to apologize for taking so long to explain this, but I don't feel like apologizing for losing motivation because it just happened. Although part of what didn't help is that it turned out I've been suffering from depression for a few years. There were always like fairly short episodes that I could manage and get over, even if it did hurt my productivity in both academic and here. But this year, that depression went from a manageable little annoyance to crippling. Because over the course of the lockdowns, my relationship with my parents got a bit more testy. Nothing serious, I can still tolerate them, but just frayed. And even though I moved into on campus accommodation for my master's, I spent my undergrad at home, which I think was a bit of a mistake. I got really anxious in December because of the possibility of another lockdown, and that hurt my final marks and stuff. Then I did get stuck at home because of the other lockdown and basically shut down. Like, I had no motivation to do work, I was still not getting on with my parents, my relationship with my family as a whole just got a bit frayed, and I felt really disconnected from my friends because I wasn't seeing them in person. so my work there suffered. I did manage to get back to uni, citing my mental health reasons to get back on campus about a month before final marks were due in, and I thought that would be enough to recover, but it wasn't, and my marks were barely better than the ones I did in December. And it honestly got my self-esteem and self-worth honestly got so bad that I considered taking my own life. I'm doing better now. I've talked to counseling, they've been a great help. I'm on antidepressants. I've been more honest with my feelings to my friends on and offline, and they've been a great help. But in picking up the pieces of my life after so many months of just feeling dead inside, I still can't really see these videos in my life going forward. And I feel the need to apologize again for not explaining this sooner, because I have been getting my passion back for human evolution, which I'm studying now, and I want to pursue a career in it, but these videos, I just don't have enthusiasm for them. I'm so thankful that you've stayed with me all these years with how inconsistent both my uploads and quality have been. So I hope I'm not letting you down by giving it up. I am still going to keep the videos up so you guys can still watch them, but I will also be deleting the social media related to this channel, because part of me, like, healing mentally has been giving up the existential hellscapes of Twitter and Facebook. Although, if you still want my opinions on certain films and TV shows, I have been doing reviews on the website Letterboxd, and I'll leave a link to my account in the description below. They're mostly just kind of short, snarky write-ups, but yeah, if you just want to know my basic thoughts and stuff, feel free to go there. It's a pretty fun little website as well. However, I am going to link the script I had for the collab I just mentioned with Mirror Marvel on Captain America the First Avenger in the description. It's a shame we never released the review, but it was still a lot of fun to write and make with her, so I'd hate to see our effort go to waste, so yeah, check the script out if you're curious. I was also doing a collab with Nonny on the Doctor Who TV movie, though that one also stalled because of life stuff for both of us. But if she does get around to releasing it, I will link her channel down below so you can look out for that. Plus, she's just a great content creator in general. Has some really funny videos, has some really great songs. She's well worth checking out. I also haven't completely disappeared from the internet, doing stuff with a few of my online friends called Fandoms, where we do comedic dubs of films, and also recently did a read-through of My Immortal that was torturous, so please make that torture worth it and go watch it. I do the voices for Voldemort, Hagrid, and Ron, I think, although I don't know if Ron gets any lines, but I had an awful lot of fun doing it, so please check it out, even if it was painful. Plus, I'm not exactly going to disappear off the internet either. I'm still up for doing cameos in friends' videos, or doing streams with friends, and even just voice acting bits. Just because it's less effort on my part, and I do still enjoy performing. This just became too much effort, and I kind of felt like my quality wasn't worth it. And if you're going to ask if I am ever going to come back, maybe, but probably not to do reviews. If I do make YouTube videos again, it will probably be related to my interest in human evolution and prehistory, because I have more passion for that. I feel like there aren't too many YouTubers who do videos on that in a more kind of grounded way outside of like the big channels, like big media companies and stuff. So yeah, I might do that, but don't hold your breath. I am still thankful for you all hanging around for me all these years over all these videos. And yeah, I can't thank you enough. So what more can I say? But I've been Patrick's11. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys around.